Hello and welcome to another update video about Ethereum. So Ethereum is similar to Bitcoin, on the way, similar to Bitcoin, similar wave count, with the exception that Ethereum in this move up has already reached targets here for a wave 3, which means we can give a little bit more consideration actually for the bullish breakout option, even though we still have to allow for possibly lower lows below 880. This is still not off the table. This is still likely, even though I find it at the moment more likely that we indeed are in a bullish breakout based on the impulsive nature of that move up. But still, I don't want to take the bearish option off the table, of course, as I mentioned before. So where are we here at the moment? Pretty much it's adhering currently nicely to the wave count. There are a couple of options how we can count this up here. Yesterday I warned you that we'll get a pullback. It was quite a strong pullback. It came down to 1521. As we broke through the 1550 level, which I pointed out as important level, I now think that we are in this ABC correction again. Everybody who's panicking already that we're going up, nothing is moving in a straight line. Also here, we need to be able to count 5 waves down in the wave C. Maybe the wave C is already ongoing. There are different options that we just need to take a look at now so that you know which one, what can you expect, and which of these options is playing out. That is just impossible to forecast because this is what the market will decide, but in both scenarios overall, I would expect the price to go a little bit lower, and we're going to take a look at that. But overall, from the low at 880, we can give consideration that the low is in. Again, giving consideration, not 100% guaranteed. Always understand that, please. Moving up here in a wave 1, coming down in a 2, moving up in a 3. We hit wave 3 targets, which is why we can assume now that we are in a wave 4. And where the wave 4 will land and what the options are, I'm going to talk a lot about in a minute. There is one more option that I mentioned before, I think, and that depends now on the length of the pullback. If we get a pullback down to 1280 and maybe lower, then what I have labeled here as a wave 3 was just another wave 1 and then a 2 down. Because you have a 1, 2 here, that would then just be another 1, 2. Unless or until we go below $1,000, which means the $1,000 level is sort of the magical one. First of all, 1280. Ideally, we want to hold 1280, but if we lose 1280 in a bullish scenario, we definitely need to hold the $1,000 level. If we don't, I think then we're going to see prices below 880. Now that was quite a bit of a move down, but that's just what it is because those markets are so volatile. So it could be just another 1, 2, which could also be seen as very bullish because after that we are going to see a wave 3. But then again, even in this scenario, we need to hold the $1,000 level. For now, the primary expectation would be that we are in a wave 4 retracement, and currently also we are following this wave count nicely. So at the moment there is no need to discuss the 1, 2 option. At the moment we can focus on the wave 4. Only if we retrace more than the wave 4, we have to look at the wave 2 retracement. Hope that is clear. So this as a wave 4, alternatively wave 2. Not this one though, so it would just be a lower level one. Because then we could see this here alternatively as a wave 1. So hopefully that makes it a bit clearer. Okay, so that wave 3, if this white wave count is working out 1, 2, we are going to retrace more. And then wave 3 is on the way, but we are then only in a wave 1, 2, and then the 3 of the wave 3. Okay, so, but for now, let's focus on the blue wave count. 2 options here for that. One option is that we create here a nice head and shoulders pattern, and it might be exactly what it's doing now. I think I mentioned that yesterday, like a triple top or head and shoulders, where if we lose this neckline around here 1470, this was a possible reversal area as well, then we're going to go into this green wave count. So let me explain. We moved up then here from the wave 2 low to the wave 3 high, in a 5 wave move, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which means wave 5 was complete here, completed higher level degree or higher wave degree wave 3, And we are now coming down in an A, moving up in a B, coming down in a C. So it could be that wave A is already done here, that we are then going to move up in a wave B. Again, a wave B is always very, very difficult to trade. I wouldn't touch it necessarily unless you want to give it a chance to short it up here and come down, but that's up to you. No financial advice. Yesterday I mentioned the move below 1550 would unlock lower levels, which is doing in my opinion. It will make it more likely that we actually come down lower, even though we've temporarily moved back above it. But I think we are just, if we are moving up now, probably in a wave B. I don't think we've seen the wave 4 retracement yet. And then come down in a C into this green area here between 1310 and 1400. This is sort of one option, A, B, C. There is also currently no clarity, no evidence that wave A is complete. At the moment we can assume it, and if this is the case, we want to pay attention to the following price levels for this retracement. At the moment, what is relevant is the 61.8% FIB level at 1600 and the 78.6 at 1620. So somewhere here we could expect the reversal down, but a wave B can also go all the way up to the high and even overshoot it a little bit. Be aware of that. Yeah. But overshooting is rare. So primarily before we reach here the 1647 level, we should expect a reversal down. Now this is one option, and then it could, first of all, the option is in wave C, as I mentioned yesterday, to find support in this previous wave 4 area. That would be between 1470 and 1495. Watch out for a reversal here. And then we would move up, and this would then be the first wave 4 target. Could be it's finished already here. That would be a short retracement and then shoot up in a wave 5 in blue. Where's the wave 5? We put it on the chart. And that could then take us to $1,700. Okay. Now the other option is that we have seen this wave. Let me just think. This was the wave 4. This was the wave 5. This completed that one, and that we are also in the wave 4. But that what we've seen here was a wave A. This was the wave B. We are now in the wave C down. And again, that will then most likely take us also into this green area between 1310 and 1400. Again, we need to be able to count 5 waves. So this could just be the 1 and the 2. Also, this should not go above 1645. And then we should come down here and break down. Okay, so this is what we're looking out for on those higher level moves, and from here then move up in a wave 5. So in both scenarios, as you can see, I would actually primarily expect lower levels. That we've already seen the wave 4 low, I find very unlikely. Bear in mind, everything is possible in these markets. I can only tell you how I see the market, and I can only tell you what I think are the most, let's say, the 1, 2, or 3 most likely scenarios. So again, that's what this green area is for, but I'm warning you that we could already turn around here in this green area. Going up straight away would surprise me. Even if we do that, bear in mind, it is only a wave 5, so it is the end of the trend, after which we should see a fairly strong retracement, because it would then be the completion of a higher degree Elliott wave pattern of a 5-wave cycle. And then we would come down in an ABC in a larger wave 2, because then all of this would be a larger wave 1 coming down in a larger wave 2, and that would then also be another entry point here. But sort of this, I hope this gives you some orientation in the market, also based on the shorter time frame Elliott wave count. Always bear in mind the shorter time frame counts are very fragile. Yeah, but so far we are adhering to it. I think this could become, as I said, something like a triple top or a head and shoulders pattern. So be aware of that. Okay, and that is my view about Ethereum. Hopefully you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.